my Coventry City versus Rotherham preview. Hello guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today I'm going to be doing my Coventry City versus Rotherham preview. What a game this is going to be. Our first game in hand is this game, and it's absolutely huge. It's huge for us, just mainly because it is just huge. We need the 3 points. If we get all 3 points this game, we could go 17th. That is scenes. You know, going compared to a few weeks ago, we were looking poor. We weren't really winning games. We just looked pretty shocking. We just looked shocking. We looked poor. And now going into this, we've got 16 points. We're 22nd. We've got 16 points. We win that with our goal difference. We could go up to 17th. We could leapfrog Middlesbrough, Cardiff, Wigan, Blackpool, and Stoke. And then with another game in hand, you never know where we could go. At the moment, if we win our 3 games in hand, we'll be 1 point off playoffs. And that's Millwall on 26 points. We will be on 25 points. So we'll be in the mix for the playoffs if we win our 3 games in hand. And today, and on Tuesday, it's an absolute huge game. It's a massive game. Simple as that. It's one of those games where we have got to win. We have got to win. We have got to win this game. Simple as that. And we've been so good recently. We've been so good. It's us to lose this game. Like we've looked really good, and I think we've got the form over Rotherham. If you look on the form table, as you can see there, I'll put it up more clearly for me. We sit 3rd in the form table. No, we don't. That's away. Overall, we are 6th. We are 6th in the form table. At the moment, our form is playoffs. Our form is playoffs. 10 points out of a possible 15. 3 wins in a row. Rotherham sits 13th with 7 points. So, honestly, we're looking better than Rotherham. We are looking better than Rotherham. They just came back off an horrific 4-2 loss over Hull. And we just came back off a solid 2-0 away win over Stoke City. That's a really good win. And we're building up these results here. That's 3 games in a row with clean sheets. We've kept a clean sheet 3 games in a row. Absolutely huge. I think our last loss was to Burnley. And, our last loss was to Burnley. That's the only time we conceded. That's 1 goal. We've conceded 1 goal in our last 5 games. That is unbelievable. And our goal was against Burnley. Burnley are difficult. We kept a clean sheet over Cardiff away, Sheffield United at home, and Stoke City away, and Bristol away. Our defence is so good at the moment. And guess who we've got back? And guess who I put right in that team in my lineup predictions? Callum O'Hare. We got him back to thread the ball through to Martin Waghorn and Gyökeres, who I've got both up front. I've changed our formation, and it's not really changing because it still pretty much is a 3-5-2. We've just got O'Hare playing a little bit more forward in that cam role. And I think we played this team pretty much last season. We played Ben Wilson in goal. We actually played more last season, but Ben Wilson's has been unbelievable this season so far. So we've got Ben Wilson. That back 3 is pretty much, it's not the same actually, because you have Michael Rose, Hyam, and then Mafadzine probably. So yeah, honestly, not a bad team, not a bad lineup. Panzo's been unbelievable. We could bring in Callum Doyle, but why would we? He's a good player, yeah, he's a very good, young, talented player. But Michael Rose is having a brilliant start. So I'll keep that back 3. We've got Dabo and Bidwell have been brilliant this season so far. They've been a real joy to watch. We've got Hamer, who didn't get a yellow last game and got a goal and an assist, and his goal was Brazilian-like. He brought his Brazilian side out, dribbled past a few players, whips it bottom corner or mid corner. It was such a good goal, and that's the Hamer we're looking for. And his ball into Allen was just sublime. That's a Premier League quality player there. And I've got him and Heckles. Heckles has been unbelievable. We found his position. At right wing back or right back, he was just not it. Centre mid, he's it. And I think he'll leapfrog over Ben Sheaf because of Callum O'Hare. I think he'll play about 60 or so minutes. I don't think he'll play the full 90, he can't. He's just come back from like an injury. He probably could start on the bench. I'm being a bit optimistic with him starting. He could easily just start on the bench and then we bring him on. But I think he plays 60 minutes, 65 minutes. We bring him off for Casey Palmer or someone like that. And then we go from there. And then Waghorn and Gyökeres. I think we should have played that either way. We've got Godden out for a few weeks now from an injury, I think. That's what I've been hurt. That's what I've been told. We've gone out for 3 or 4 weeks, so I think it has to be Waghorn and Gyökeres. And anyway, I would love it to be Waghorn and Gyökeres. I think they're just perfect. Then I was listening to Matt SB. Go subscribe to his channel. He's a brilliant YouTuber, and I was listening to it, and it was like, I'll nick his quote. It was like, we were against Cardiff, Sheffield United, and Stoke. We were, the team. It was like, we were the team. The underdogs in the game. That's what I meant to say. We were the underdogs in the game. They, no one really expected us to win, and the teams came at us. The teams came at us, and then we counter-attacked them, and we scored, and we won. But now against Rotherham and Blackpool, both at home, both teams that have been pretty all right this season. I think it's our turn to go at them. Could that change us? I don't know, because last season we were a lot better, like just going at teams, and that's how we beat Fulham 4-1, 3-1, Sheffield United 4-1. We were just beating teams like Sheffield United and Fulham out of the way. We were just blowing them. And it's because we were attacking. We've got an attacking team. Let's be honest. Hamer is attacking. O'Hare, Gyökeres, Waghorn, Dabo, even Bidwell, and all those. We've got an attacking team. We've got Tavares too. We can bring on maybe even Walker to come on. We've got players who can just come on and make a change in the attacking formation. So I think there's no worry about us having to change tactics, and that's why I've gone for a 3-4-1-2, not a 3-5-2. I think we'll be a little bit more adventurous, a little bit more attacking. And look at the bench we're going to have from midfielders. It's going to be unbelievable. Allen, Palmer, and Ben Sheaf, and even a few more. We're spoilt for midfielders. We are spoilt. We're not spoilt in defenders. Like, we've got really good defenders, but a lot less defenders. We've got Cam Doyle though, who's like he can come on. So we've got a spare defender. We've also we also got two sort of, because we've got Todd Kane who can come on. If we get an injury centre back, we can come on and we can put Bidwell into that centre back role and put Todd Kane back into that position. But we've got a very strong side, and this Cov side we're looking very good. We've got a lot of players to come on, and this Rotherham side, like looking at the table, we're 22nd, they're 12th, so they're pretty much mid-table. We win this game with 2 points off Rotherham. Simple as that. We win this game with 2 points off them, and that's their game in hand done. And they've gained no points. We've gained 3, and that could push us up into 17th. Like, we're in there, and if we beat them more than 2, they could drop down the space. So, honestly, we can definitely exploit Rotherham. They have been on they've been a bit rocky recently. They haven't been, they lost to Rotherham, Hull 4-2, then they beat Stoke, beat Huddersfield, but then lost to Blackburn. They've just been on a bit of just like average form. As you can see, literally mid-table and everything, the table, the form table. And let's look at home, because we're at home, the form at home, we're 16th. We played 4 games at home, and we've got a possible 6 points. It's not bad. The most recent one was 1-0 over Sheffield United. We then lost to Burnley 1-0, but then beat Middlesbrough 1-0, and then lost to Preston 1-0. So at home it's been 1-0s. Could that change? I think it will change. I think we'll beat Rotherham by more than 1 goal. Rotherham at home are 11th. They've been average. But the main thing is, got to look at Rotherham away, and they have been really poor. 18th with 5 points, 1 win, and 2 draws. It's just really average away form, and Rotherham don't look good away. They've won 1 game away this whole season. They've just been really, really poor, and they've probably played more than 5 away games. Look at their away games. So, they beat Stoke. They lost. They drew. They lost. They drew. They won. Oh no. Yeah, but like you can see there, they're just really average away team, and they're just not playing well. They're just like they've won 1 or 2 away games this whole season. They've just been really, really poor away. You could say that about at home. We've played 4 games at home. We've won 2, lost 2. It's average form at home. But I think we've changed. We've turned a corner. We've got Rotherham and then Blackpool. 2 games where, in my opinion, are 6 points. But you can't just say 6 points bang on in a championship. That's just pretty stupid of you to do that. So for me, yeah, it's going to be nervy. I think, that win that we did over Stoke has really given me confidence, because I think now we can really win. I think we can beat Rotherham a solid 2-0. I don't see us losing. I honestly, I just don't see us losing. We've been recently we've been pretty good, and you can tell by our form, 10 points out of possible 15, that's brilliant. 3 wins on the trot, 1-0, 1-0, 2-0. Home form's looking decent, average 2 wins, 2 losses. Not bad, and away form's looking pretty good as well. 3 wins in a row we've really got to look at, and with O'Hare back, Liam Kelly back in training, we'll probably get him back probably before the World Cup. That's another midfielder back, so we're looking really good in the midfield department. Rotherham are looking really shaky, really slippery, and they do not look good whatsoever. They sit mid-table, but honestly we can easily catch them up. This is our first of the 3 games in hand. If we can win this, we go 19 points. We go 7 points off playoffs. So definitely back in the running. But looking at our next 5 games, or our next games until the World Cup starts, which is only 6, including Rotherham. We've got Rotherham at home, Blackpool at home, Blackburn at home. I think we need to beat Rotherham and Blackpool, because Blackburn is going to be our test. It's going to be a test. And then we've got Watford away. Those 2 games in 4 days. If we can get 4 points from those, that'll be, put on that 10 points. 10 points out of really tough fixtures. And then we've got Wigan at home. We end on 2 home games with Wigan at home and QPR at home. So they're also going to be tough games. But yeah, that does wrap up the video. I think we can beat this Rotherham side. We're going to have to beat this Rotherham side, and then beat this Blackpool side. But yes, that does wrap up the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.